Set. And today's starter, David Peterson. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Clips the corner. So we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Ben Rice, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Nope.
It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver it. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Another solid power season. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Peterson, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at
right
the plate was
fielder,
not going to help
Cody
him out by
Bellinger.
swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first with one gone. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, called strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Bellinger hammers one deep to right. Soto moving back for it. Say goodbye to that one. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And there's a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty.
Full count.
Stays alive. Swings and chases a low one there. Torrens collects, fires to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Left fielder Jason Dominguez.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. That one catches the zone, strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that is strike 2. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Showing a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So a man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes a ball. That's way outside. Now 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. Dominguez off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And they'll do it again. 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Oh, this is off the second base bag. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Chopper right side. Alonso. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Clark Schmidt. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Starling Marte, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting second, shortstop, Francisco
Here's Francisco
Lindor.
Lindor. And that's outside. Schmidt, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Batting third,
Juan Soto
right
down.
fielder, Juan Soto.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And it's even up. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one missed.
Inside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single.
Fourth,
Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Pete Alonso in the box now as he leaves that one up high. There's the strike.
1-1.
Just missed. On the ground to the left. Jazz tosses to first. That ends the inning. Mets leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Citi Field. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Peterson back to work. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So the batting order turns over. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Grisham getting the start in center. 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Just off the inside edge.
That's ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben Rice.
So up next, Ben Rice. He's already homered in this game. The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Off balance feet, there's one. And that's all they'll get.
Well, I guess we could chalk that one up to great teamwork. It wasn't pretty by any means, but helping your teammate out like that and then knowing he had time to go to second. Keep a runner out of scoring position. Very heads-up play right there. Now, we couldn't hear it with all the noise in this ballpark, but I'm sure there was some good communication right there, some body language. These guys got it done.
The Judge takes a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Judge waits. And there's a ball. Ground ball right side. Boots it. Still fires to first. That's out number 3. The Yanks leave one, but they lead it 3-0. here in Queens.
Leading off
And here's the
for
veteran
Mets,
outfielder, Brandon
left
Nimmo.
fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Dominguez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That misses the zone. Ball one. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
No, that's a foul ball. Ball, that's out.
Up the middle, Peraza tosses to first, and that is out number 2.
Batting seventh, catcher, Luis
And
Torrens.
next for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Swing and a bouncer, and a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they make short work of them there. We played 2 full. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. On to the third inning. And now the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And that one is inside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor makes the play. One down.
Now batting third baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz
Jr.
Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. 2 gone now.
Now batting left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
2 down, bases empty. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a foul out of play. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Torrens with the throw to first. Third out. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. And we're back.
Leading
now it's going to
off
be
for the Mets,
Brett Beatty.
Second baseman, Brett Beatty.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Good late cut for the
That
strikeout
ninth
there.
center
That thing
fielder,
really got in on him. And
Taylor.
the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. And 1-1. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark.
The
John
Yankees,
Sciambi with Chris
shortstop,
Singleton,
Anthony
and set to
Volpe.
lead off the 4th, Anthony Volpe. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Austin Wells now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Oswald Peraza.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Yankees up by 3. Ball 1 there. That's a strike. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Yanks held in check, but they lead at 3-0. Back now with the
Leading
Subway
off for the
Series.
Mets,
Bottom of the inning,
shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Lindor.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Now batting,
Dominant
right fielder,
performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits
Soto.
allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now it's Juan Soto. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's down and away.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is fouled back. Clips the corner. 2-2 now.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering upstairs. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of
Now
a big
batting,
inning if they can get a couple more
baseman,
quality at bats.
Pete Alonso.
First and second, no outs. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Nope, that's down.
And that
Ball
one
2.
a little below the knees. 2-1.
1 strike.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Here's Brandon
Now
Nimmo.
batting,
Flying to left his
fielder,
first time.
Brandon Nimmo.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Two on, 1 out. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Lindor over at second. Soto at first. One gone. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Vientos in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that is out of play. In the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. Started after it, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We've played 4, Yankees 3, and the Mets nothing. Back now with the Subway Series. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Peterson back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz getting ready to go. Brazoban also throwing. The 1-1 is fouled off. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Diaz in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that one is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. One down, base is empty. That one not close. Now 1-2. That's down and in. swing and a miss. Edwin Diaz the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
Now
to
batting,
even that count up
designated
at 2
hitter,
balls and 2
Aaron
strikes, but
Judge.
that time chased outside the zone.
Judge
Inside,
up for the
ball
third
one.
time here. Watches that one miss. And he grounds one back up the middle. Beatty to first. Judge out on the play. And the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Citi Field.
Leadoff
Here's the
for
catcher,
Mets.
Luis
Catcher,
Torrens.
Luis Torrens.
That's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Hit in the air, right field. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Kind of just punched it out there the other way.
Now
Didn't
batting,
hit it real hard, but he
second
got
baseman,
just enough of it
Brad
to dunk it
Beatty.
behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Beatty, the
Oh,
next to
that's
hit,
out.
takes outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Torrens gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Nope. That's inside.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard
Now
downward
batting,
break
the
at the
center
very
fielder,
end that just dips below
Tyrone
the swing
Taylor.
path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's outside.
that ball went out.
1-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Double play ball to second. There's one.
That's an out.
Over to first, safe.
No, he's safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind
Now
him with
batting,
another ground ball.
designated
Good
hitter,
execution.
Starling Marte.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Starling Marte. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The Mets trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Now move to first.
No,
and he's
he's
back
safe.
safely. behind, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
And now it's Frankie
Shortstop,
Lindor.
Francisco
1 for 2.
Lindor.
That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Let's go, Mets. All right, Mets.
On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the bases are now loaded.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Juan Soto. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez under this one. And that ends the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Back now with the
Leading off
Subway
for the
Series.
Yankees,
All
right
set for the
fielder,
top of the
Cody
6th.
Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That misses. 2-2. Swing and a drive deep right field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-1, no strikes.
Just missed. Just off the inside edge. They say you win.
3 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is
Up
just
next
capable
for
of
the
hitting
Yankees,
pitches
left
outside of the
fielder,
zone
Jason
and driving them a long way.
Dominguez.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Just missed. Chisholm stands at first with 1 out.
Ball, that's outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
3-0.
Fastball for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Volpe in the box again, takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Diaz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And here is Austin Wells. Has grounded out a couple of times. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Two on, two outs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run across. Now 2 runs score. It's 5-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So runner at second, 2 now. Here's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. And there's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there. Free, a left-hander, also throwing. The 0-1. On the ground to third, and that goes foul. In the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon
Here's the left fielder,
Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering, and it just misses. The Yankees leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Outside, that's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's out to center field. Grisham settles under it. Corrals it. And there are two down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike. Two outs, base is empty.
Nope. Ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that just misses. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching for the
Mets with a new arm on the mound,
Number
Oscar
43.
Brazoban.
Well, he's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the
Leading off for
scoreboard.
the Yankees,
Just doesn't have the
center
same
fielder,
intensity
Trent
to it.
Grisham.
But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off. And that
That's a
one
ball.
cutting but missing down low. And a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that skips into dirt.
2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one way inside. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ben Rice.
And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron
Judge at the plate. That's off the mark. Ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Rice, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Bellinger.
First and second, 1 out. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. First pitch misses. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rice around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Slap the other way, foul. This one in the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
That's a good job right there.
Now
yeah, 2 strikes out. You just got to battle.
Jason Dominguez.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And that drops in for a strike. Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores. Well, that ball came back and got him pretty good in the chest. As the catcher checks on him, looks like he might be okay, though, Chris.
Yeah, I'm sure that stunned him more than anything, Boog. Always scary when we see comebackers like that, but I think it might just turn into a big, nasty bruise.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
New
Mets.
pitcher now, number 51.
Number 51.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 3. Ball one, no strikes. Bases loaded, 1 away. And there's a foul ball. In the air, right side. Soto gets under it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 8-0.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Wells in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first. Two outs, bases full. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taylor puts it away, and that is that. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now
Leading
Luis
off for the
Torrens.
Mets, catcher Luis Torrens.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really
No balls,
tardy
2
on that
strikes.
fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next one misses, and the count is 1 and
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes, the count. No, inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially
Now
in terms
batting,
of movement. I mean, that
second
thing
baseman,
tumbles out of his
Brad
hand and just
Beatty.
drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ground ball to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the
Up
misplay.
next for the Mets, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That one outside, and that is ball 1. Check swing, no appeal.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls one off. 2 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben Rice.
So up next, Ben Rice. And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike. Out to short, Lindor. Throws across the diamond, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Inside, just missed. High fly ball, right field. Soto gets under it. He's got it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
Leiter back to work. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Dominguez right there to make the grab. And a quick out,
Now
number
batting,
1.
shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And it's through for a hit.
Now batting, the right
Man at
fielder,
first. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
A little bit low. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Flares one into right. It falls for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Lindor around second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that's one of those knocks
Now
where you
batting,
almost expect to get some
first
jabs from your
baseman,
teammates when you get back to the
Alonso.
dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Alonso stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is fouled back. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So first and
Now
second with
batting,
one gone.
left fielder,
And now Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Grounded to third, could be 2. The throw to second is offline. Everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting,
Well, fortunately,
third
they've got a
baseman,
big lead on the
Mark
scoreboard, so that error
Vientos.
shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1 out, base is full.
That's ball 2.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here comes the
Now
skipper out of the dugout,
catcher,
and
Luis
he's ready to make the
Torrens.
move. Mark Leiter Jr. will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Devin
Yankees.
Williams into the game.
Number
Not many
38.
pitchers have it, but he'll
Devin
break out a
Williams.
screwball from time to time. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Soto, the runner at third. Alonso on second. Nimmo at first. 2 out of the inning. That just misses. Now 1-2. That one
That's ball
missed.
2.
And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. And down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mets 1. And we're back. And here comes Bellinger. Just off the inside edge. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Clay Holmes, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Lovelady also getting ready. Next offering is down low. And another ball.
I got 3-0.
And now 3-1. Check swing, called strike.
Full count.
Line to left and foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of
Now
pitches
batting,
and
third
ends up drawing the
baseman,
walk.
Jazz
Very
Chisholm
gritty.
Jr.
Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. That clips the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this
1-1.
lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that's in the dirt. The Yanks up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Inside,
ball
and the
three.
count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Stays alive. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
So a man aboard, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. Man at first, one away. This one smoked, could be trouble. Bellinger around second on his way to third. Coming home. He will score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a
Now
willingness to
batting,
drive that
shortstop,
pitch the
Anthony
opposite way.
Volpe.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at second here, one gone. That one catches the corner for a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. 1-2. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives
Now
don't
batting,
always find a
catcher,
hole, but the more you
Austin
can hit the ball
Wells.
like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
And that one just
Outside.
missed off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball inside. And the count now even up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Breaking ball misses down and away. cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees 9 and the Mets 1. Back here at Citi Field, last chance for the home team. Here's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away.
Well, clearly just anxious right
Now
there, and
batting,
understandably
the
so. In an
center
0-2
fielder,
count, you feel like
Tyrone
you've got a lot of
Taylor.
plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Taylor in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That's to third, and that one handled. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Starling Marte.
So last chance for the Mets. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 9-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. First pitch just misses. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.